Hi guys, Coach Dan here today. So today I'm going to be taking you through a banded workout. For this workout, all we're going to need is our two resistance bands, our slightly thinner one and our slightly thicker one. Okay, so that being said, now we'll get warmed up nice and easy, go for a quick 3-minute warm up. So we're going to be starting off with overhead squats. So that's going to mean setting our feet so we're nice and comfortable, bring them hands up, give us a wave, and from there now we're going to squat down nice and low, driving all the way back to the top. We're going to go with 8 overhead squats just to start us off with our warm up. So getting down nice and low, keeping that chest up nice and tall, and then driving all the way back to the top. Excellent job guys, well done. So once we're done there with our 8 squats, we're going to go into glute bridges. So from there we're lying down on the ground, keeping our feet flat to the ground with our knees bent, driving our hips up towards the ceiling, and then bringing them all the way back down towards the ground. And again we're going to go through 8 glute bridges, driving up nice and high, all the way to that ceiling, and then all the way back down towards the ground. Last couple now. And last one, perfect. Staying on the ground now guys for our next one, we're going to go with arm extensions, okay? So we're going to get into our press up position. So from there, arms nice and straight, core nice and tight, bum nice and flat. We're going to go arm out in front, back down, all the way out in front, back down. And again with this one now, we're going to go 8 in total, so 4 on each side. So there's 2, 2, 3, 3, and last one on each side now, 4, 4. Perfect guys, great work. Okay, so we've done them 3 exercises now, we've still got a minute and a half left on our time for our warm-up. Let's try and get through them 3 exercises one more time, so going back to our overhead squats. So hands up, giving us a wave, setting our feet so we're nice and comfortable. Dropping down nice and low and driving all the way back to the top. So 8 reps still. 4, perfect guys, keep it going. Nice big drive back to the top. 6, 7, and last one. 8, excellent. From there back to our glute bridges on the ground. Keeping our feet nice and flat, driving all the way up to the ceiling with our hips. Nice big push. 3, 4, squeezing that bum right at the top. 5, 6, last couple again, 7, and 8. And from there now going back into our arm extensions, press up position. If we are struggling with this, we can drop onto our knees. And from there, all the way up front, back down, all the way up front, back down. So 4 on each side, 2, 2, 3. Perfect guys, just into our last 30 seconds now. So we'll get through our squats at least one more time, get them hands up, setting our feet, dropping down, big push back to the top. Nice job guys, coming into our last 10 seconds now. Last couple of squats. Excellent, so time there guys, great work on that warm up, really good start. Perfect job there guys on the warm up. So going through our session today then, we've got 3 main blocks to get through. In our first 2 blocks, we have 3 exercises in each block, and then in our last one, we've got 2 exercises. On all of our blocks, we're going to be starting a new exercise every minute on the minute. With our exercises, we're going to be working for 40 seconds on and then resting for 20 seconds before moving on to our next exercise, okay? With all of these as well, we're going to be going through it 3 times each. So on our first block, we've got our 3 exercises. We'll go through each of them exercises once, twice, and then 3 times before then having a breather and moving on to our second block, okay? So with that being said, our first block, we've got banded squats, we've got banded overhead press, and we've also got bandage rotations, okay? So for this block, we're going to need our slightly thinner band, nice and thin. So from there, we're going to step inside that band, squat down nice and low, have it resting just over the back of our shoulders, set our feet so we're nice and comfortable, again like we did in the warm-up, and from there we're going to drop down nice and low, pushing all the way back to the top. So make sure that band's nice and comfortable, dropping down, driving all the way back to the top. There are banded squats. Second exercise is our banded overhead press. So we're still staying standing in that band. From there, bringing that band up to the side of your shoulders, and we're driving all the way up above our head, bringing it all the way back down towards our chest. So So nice big push, fully extending the arms, all the way back down towards our chest. And then our third exercise, our bandage rotation. So still standing in that band, arms out in front, nice and straight if we can. We're going to rotate as far as we can one way, coming all the way back the other way. All the way out, and back round the other way. If that does start to burn though, we can bring our arms a little bit just to make it a little bit easier on our shoulders. There, still rotating round, but just bringing our arms a little bit closer. Okay, let's get cracking with that first block then, guys. So like I say, we're going to be working for 40 seconds, resting for 20 seconds on each exercise. So starting off again with our banded squats. Let's get ready, standing inside that band now, squatting down, whacking it over your neck, getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys, with our banded squats. So stepping inside, down, over your neck, standing back up, and then we're going to drop down nice and low. Big push all the way to the top. We're trying to keep that chest up nice and tall as well, all the way through. Excellent, guys, smashing this. Keep it going now. Big drive, we're halfway, 20 seconds down. We've still got 20 seconds to go. Great work here, guys. Absolutely smashing this. So still trying to get down as low as we can, keeping that chest up. Last 10 seconds now. Keep it going, guys. Last couple of reps now. 3, 2, 1. And just resting there now, guys. We've got that 20 seconds rest before we're next moving up onto our banded overhead press. So getting ready, 10 seconds. Grabbing a drink if we need it, stepping back inside that band. Getting ready to go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bringing it up to the side of your shoulders, big push all over with your head. Controlling it back down. So nice big push and controlling it back down. Excellent, guys. Make sure we get the arms nice and straight at the top. Big push all the way up. Great work, guys. Keep this going. Now we're halfway. 20 seconds down, 20 still to go. Nice big push through. Keeping that core nice and tight as well. 10 seconds, last few reps now. 3, 2, 1. And resting there, guys, okay. Next up, going into our banded rotation. So still staying inside that band. Arms nice and straight if we can, coming all the way around from one side to the other. So taking that rest, getting that drink if we need it. Getting ready to go with our rotations in 3, 2, 1. Off we go, guys. So arms nice and straight if we can. But try and keep them parallel to the ground. All the way around. Smashing it, guys, keeping that core nice and tight. Like I say, if we do need to bring them arms in a little bit to give them shoulders a bit of a rest, still rotating all the way around. And back in. Over halfway now, guys, keep this going. Coming towards our last 10 seconds or so now. Keep it going. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And taking that rest there now, guys. Okay, so that's 1 set done. We've got 3 sets to go in total, okay? So we've got 2 more to go now. Getting that rest, get that quick drink if we need it. 10 seconds, back to our squats. So stepping back inside that band. Setting our feet, down nice and low, over our neck. And off we go, guys, with our squats. Dropping down as low as we can go, keeping that chest up. And then pushing all the way back to the top. Keeping that head facing forwards. Excellent job, guys. Smashing this. If that is too easy for you, we can have a little pause at the bottom and then a nice big drive all the way back to the top. So a nice little pause, big push back to the top, if it's too easy. Nice job, guys. 10 seconds still to go. Squeezing these last couple of squats out now. Nice work, guys. And resting there now. Great job there, guys. Well done. Second set of our squats done now. Whoops. Perfect, guys. Really good work, that. So in 10 seconds time, we're going to go back to our overhead press. So starting at the side of our shoulders, pushing all the way up above our head and bringing it back down. Get ready now. 3, 2, 1. Off we go, guys. Nice big push all the way up, controlling it back down. Excellent guys, smashing that. So make sure we're not rocking backwards and forwards if we can. Keeping that core nice and tight. Big push all the way up above your head. Over halfway guys. Smashing it, keep it going. 10 seconds to go now, squeezing these last couple of reps out. We're nearly there, big push. And time there guys, great work. Absolutely smash that again. Okay, so next up, going back to our bandage rotations. I don't know about you lot now, but my shoulders are burning. So if we do need to bring that bandage nice and close to us, still rotating round. Getting ready to go, stepping inside, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. If we can, try and start with our arms out nice and straight. Still using that core to control ourselves all the way around. And then if we need to now, bringing it nice and close, rotating all the way. Still using that core, stopping that band from pulling us back. Halfway guys, 20 seconds down, 20 still to go. Keep this going now, we're nearly there. Big push through guys, coming into our last 10 seconds or so now. There we are, 10 seconds, keep it going now guys. But if we can now, get them arms back out for these last few. 3, 2, 1. Resting there guys, okay. 2 sets done, we've got 1 more to go. 1 more set to go, so 3 minutes of work. Going back to our squats in 10 seconds, so making sure we set 10 seconds back to our squats. Getting our feet set, down nice and low, over our head. 3, 2, 1. Let's go guys, big drive all the way back up. Absolutely smashing these. Smashing it, well done. So remember, if it is too easy still, taking that rest, taking that pause at the bottom. Nice little pause, big drive up. So holding there for a second or so, pushing all the way back to the top. Great work here guys. Spot on, well done. Coming into our last 10 seconds now. 10 more seconds to go. Nice guys, excellent depth there. And resting there guys, okay, 20 seconds. And we're going back to our overhead press. So again, just making sure we're set, grabbing a quick drink. 10 seconds. Stepping back inside that band now. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go guys, bringing that band up. Big push all the way up. Nice tight squeeze of them shoulders at the top. Controlling it all the way back down. Excellent work here guys, keep that core nice and tight still, squeeze that bum. And pushing all the way up with our shoulders. All the way up above your head. Coming into our last 10 seconds now, 10 to go. Get these last few reps out. Big push all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Resting guys, we're into our last exercise now of this first block. And then we're done with our first block. So last exercise now, going back to our banded rotations. Last one now, then our shoulders can have a bit of a rest. Stepping back inside, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Get that nice full rotation all the way around, using that core to keep us in. Nice guys, you're smashing this, well done. Getting them nice full rotations all the way around. Like we're an owl, trying to get our head facing the other way. All the way around guys, great job. Into our last 10 seconds or so now, 10 to go. Big push through here guys. Shake our arms off if we need it, quick shake of the shoulders, back into it, last few. 3, 2, 1. And time there guys, resting up. Have a quick breather now before we go through our second round. Well done there guys. Absolutely smashed that first block, great job. Okay guys, hopefully we've all had plenty of rest there now. We've had a quick drink and we're all ready and ready to go for our second block, alright? So on this block now, we're sticking with the same format. We're still going for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We've got 3 new exercises though on this one. And for this one, we're going to need both of our resistance bands. We're going to need our thicker one and our slightly thinner one, okay? Our new 3 exercises, we've got a banded floor press, we've got a glute bridge, and we also have a hip flexor knee drive, okay? So for this one now, we're going to want to get down onto the ground with our slightly thinner band, holding on with both hands on either side of the band, placing it behind your back. From there, we're going to lie flat on the ground with our knees bent and our feet flat to the ground, okay? We're going to want our elbows coming out of our body at about 45 degrees, and we're going to push all the way out in front, bringing it all the way back down to the ground. So get our underside of our arms flat to the ground, big push out in front so our arms are nice and straight, meeting in the middle, all the way back down. So give you a bit of an angle there, facing this way now. Arms out at 45 degrees from our body, big push out in front, all the way back down. Nice control all the way through the movement, all the way out, and back down. Okay, so moving on to our second exercise is our glute bridge with our slightly thicker band. So with this one now, getting on the ground again, placing that band just above your knees, pushing our knees out, keeping our feet flat to the ground, back flat to the ground as well. From there, we're going to drive our hips all the way up to the ceiling, whilst driving the knees out to the side and back down to the ground. All the way up and back down. Nice big push. Again, showing you this way so you can see my knees. From there, driving them out so they're nice and parallel. Pushing all the way up, bringing our bum all the way back down to the ground. Nice big drive and back in. And then our last exercise is our hip flexor knee drive. So getting back onto our feet for this one, we're going to want to place this thicker band over both of our feet, and then we're going to alternate legs with our knee drive. So just make sure that band's on nice and secure. From there, hands on our hips, we're driving all the way up, back down to the ground, driving that knee all the way up, back down to the ground. So we're just alternating legs for the 40 seconds that we're on, and then resting for our 20 seconds. Okay guys, so exactly the same again. Get that timer going, starting with our banded floor press. So looking at just getting ourselves set now. So I'm going to get that timer going, guys. Getting down onto the ground, holding on with both hands on either side of the band. Getting that band behind your back. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go, guys. So just make sure we're controlling that band all the way through the movement. Feet flat to the ground, back flat to the ground. We're pushing all the way out in front. Controlling that band all the way back down so our underside of our arms are flat to the ground. Nice big push all the way, guys. Keep it going now. Smashing this, we're halfway, 20 seconds down, 20 still to go. So just keeping that nice control all the way through the movement. Keeping our elbows out at about 45 degrees from our body. 10 seconds left, last few reps now. 5 seconds to go, keep it up guys, smashing it, 3, 2, 1. And rest in there guys, so now we're going to need to grab our thicker band, and we're placing it around the top of our knees, getting ourselves set, 10 seconds. Driving them knees out to the side, so our legs are parallel with each other. 3, 2, 1. Off we go guys, nice big push all the way up towards that ceiling, like we did in the warm-up. But this time we've got that band trying to pull our knees in a little bit, so driving them knees out all the way. Again, if that is too easy for you, if you haven't got like a weight that you can add towards your hips, we can just take our time on the way back down, getting that nice tight squeeze of our bum at the top, nice and controlled on the way down. Coming into our last 10 seconds or so now guys, keep it going, squeezing these last few reps out. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest in there guys. Okay, so next up we're going back into our hip flexor knee drive, getting ourselves set, placing that band nice and securely around your feet so it doesn't ping off. Getting ourselves set. 3, 2, 1. Off we go guys, so hands on hips, driving that knee all the way up to the ceiling, back down, other side, and back down. Nice and easy, nice control. Not really too fussed about the pace on this one. We want to keep it nice and steady, something that we can maintain for the full 40 seconds, driving the knees all the way up. Excellent guys, well done. So if you can as well, we want to try to avoid leaning to one side whilst we're doing it. Keep that core nice and tight. Driving all the way up and back down. Last 10 seconds, smashing it guys, great job. Big push, keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Rest in there guys, well done. So that's our first set done. We've got 2 more to go on this block. Keep it going guys, smash that first block, well done. So going back to our other band now, getting ourselves set on the ground, holding on with both hands behind our back now. Getting ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go guys, nice big drive, all the way up, in front of our face, and back down. Great work guys, smashing this. Make sure we're maintaining that nice control all the way through the movement with our band. Nice big push. And all the way back down so our arms are resting on the ground. Over halfway now. Over halfway. Keep it going guys. Coming towards our last 10 seconds. Smashing it. Well done. 10 seconds to go now. Get that nice tight squeeze at the top. And controlling it all the way back down towards the ground. 3, 2, 1. And resting there guys. Going back to our other band now. Placing it around the top of our knees. Making sure we're set, we're nice and comfortable. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And off we go with our glute bridges. Driving that bum all the way up to the ceiling, getting a nice tight squeeze. And nice and controlled, back on the way down. Pushing them knees out, trying to stop that band from pulling us back in. Nice big push all the way to that ceiling. Keep that core nice and tight as well. 20 seconds in, 20 still to go guys, smashing this, well done. Nice and easy. Hopefully my bum's not the only one burning now as well. Keep it going guys, 10 seconds. Excellent work here guys, 5 seconds now, nearly there. Last couple, 3, 2, 1. And rest in there guys. Next up, going back into our hip flexor knee drives. So back onto our feet now. Placing that band over your shoes. Making sure it doesn't ping off. Getting ourselves set, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go, hands on our hips, keeping that core nice and tight. Pull it all the way up, get that knee all the way to the ceiling if you can. And back down. Nice and easy. Driving up as high as we go. And controlling it back down towards the ground, keeping that core nice and tight. Excellent work guys, keep this going. Still keeping that nice control all the way through. Big push towards that ceiling. Coming into our last 10 seconds now. Great work guys, excellent job. Big drive all the way up. And resting there guys on that one, well done. So that's 2 sets down now. We've got 1 more to go. So I'm going back to our floor press, back to our other band on the ground. 1 more set guys, we're nearly there on this block. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Off we go guys, make sure we're nice and comfortable when we set. Big push all the way up. And again controlling it all the way back down. Great work guys, make sure we're getting them arms nice and straight at the top position. Controlling it back down, big push all the way out in front. Keeping that angle of 45 degrees from our elbows to our body. Big push guys, coming into our last few seconds now, 10 seconds to go. Let's try and get at least another 3 or 4 reps out. Big push. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest in there guys. Going back to our other band now, putting that thinner one to one side, grabbing our thicker band, placing it around the top of our knees, getting set, ready to go. 5 seconds, plant them feet so they're flat to the ground. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Big push now, last set. Let's get that burn on that bum now. Big push to that ceiling, driving them knees out. Great work here guys, keeping that core nice and tight as well, perfect. All absolutely smashing this, well done. Really big drive to that ceiling. Over halfway now on these glute bridges. Nearly there, guys. Excellent work. 10 seconds to go. Last few reps now. Feeling that burn in your bum. 3, 2, 1. And resting, guys. Coming into our last exercise now of this second block. Back into our hip flexor knee drives. So placing that band back around our feet. Making sure it's not going to ping off. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Last exercise of this block now, guys. So nice big push through. Last exercise, let's go. Keeping that core nice and tight. Getting that knee up as high as we can, guys, now. You can appreciate it's going to be burning now, it's going to be tough, but still just trying to drive it up as high as we can go. Nice and controlled, nice and easy, great work, guys. Great job here, everybody. Last 10 seconds now. Big push these 10 seconds. Really good quality, last few reps. Nice high drive. Resting in 3, 2, 1. And time there, guys. Well done, everybody. Smash that second block again. Well done. Excellent work on that second block there, guys. Absolutely smashed through that. Well done. Hopefully now we're all feeling good. Coming towards the end of our workout now. Unfortunately, we're into our third and final round now coming up. So this one now is going to be a bit of a upper body burn for our biceps and our triceps. Okay. So for this one now, all we're going to need is a slightly thinner band, a little more stretchy band. I'm going to be doing bicep curls and we're also doing overhead extensions. Okay, so I'll quickly just take you through those now. We are still working for our 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we're going to go through these 2 exercises 3 times just to get that little bit of a burn now on our arms, okay? So for this, we're going to step inside the band again, bring it up and twist our hands around the band so we've got a nice comfortable grip. From there we're going to pin our elbows into our ribs, arms nice and straight. We're going to pull all the way up towards our chest and controlling that band all the way back down. So big pull all the way into our chest, controlling it back down. Show you this way now. So from there I'll set up again, standing inside that band, hands in, twisting our hands around the band, pinning them elbows into our ribs, arms nice and straight, pulling all the way up towards our chest, controlling that band back down, arms nice and straight, pulling in, and back down. And then our second exercise is our banded overhead extensions. So we're still staying inside that band. This time we're going to bring that band up all the way up above our head. From there, letting it drop down behind our head, putting them elbows up to the ceiling, and pulling all the way back to the top. So controlling it down behind our head, pulling all the way back to the top. Nice and easy. And then, if I set up again this way, stepping inside that band, bringing it all the way up, dipping it down behind our head, pointing them elbows up to the ceiling, pulling all the way back up. Nice and easy, okay? For this one, if the resistance is too much when you stood up, we can drop down onto our knees just to take that stretch out of the band a little bit. So from there, make sure our knees are well over that band so it doesn't ping up and hit us. From there, arms up, dipping it down, pulling all the way back up. Nice big pull. Okay, perfect, guys. Right, let's get that timer going then, okay? So like I say, now we're into our last round, it's our last big push. Let's get that burn on our arms. Big finish here now, guys. The end is in sight. We're nearly there. Getting that timer going. Getting ready to go with our bicep curl. So getting ready to stand inside that band, twisting our hands around, elbows pinned into our body, pulling all the way up to our chest and controlling it back down. Getting ready to go with our first minute. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Last big push in now. We're nearly there. Twisting them hands around, pinning them elbows in, pulling all the way up to your chest. Back down. Nice big pull. Controlling it back down. Great work here, guys. Will start to burn, but absolutely smashing it. Well done. We're halfway already on this first exercise. Don't time fly when you're having fun. Oh, let's get them guns going, guys. Smashing this. Coming into our last 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Keeping that nice control, pinning them elbows in. Nice big pull. 3, 2, 1. Resting there, guys. First exercise done. Nice and easy. Okay, guys, so next up we're getting ready to go with them overhead extensions. So we're still staying inside that band. We've got a few more seconds rest now. Staying inside that band, lifting it up all the way above your head, and if you do need to, drop it onto your knees, make sure that band's nice and secure under your knees before bringing that band up above your head. Getting ready to go now in 3, 2, 1. Off we go with our overhead extension, so that band all the way up, dipping it down behind your head, pointing them elbows up to the ceiling, and driving all the way back up to the top. Keep that core nice and tight as well if you can. Try and stop any rocking backwards and forwards. Get that nice pull all the way back up. Get that burn in the back of your arms now. That's what it's all about, guys. This last block now, getting that burn in our arms. Over halfway, we're coming towards our last 10 seconds now, so make sure these last few reps are really good quality reps. 10 seconds to go. Nearly there now, guys. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, guys. Taking that rest. Now that's one set done. We've got 2 more sets to go, guys. 2 more sets, and then we're done for our workout, okay? So 10 seconds now. Getting ourselves set. Back with our bicep curls. Let's get them guns going. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Great work with these bicep curls, guys. Keep it going now. Getting them all the way up to your chest. Pinning them elbows and keeping them nice and tight. So we're not swinging. We're not using them extra back muscles on our lower body. Pinning them elbows in. Using them biceps. Over halfway already, guys. We're nearly there. Keep it going now. Into our last 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go. Great work here, guys. Getting that nice tight squeeze at the top. Controlling it all the way back down. 3, 2, 1. Resting there, guys. Getting ready to go now with our second set of our overhead extensions. We've only got 1 more set after this, guys. We're nearly there. 10 seconds to go before we're going into our last set. 5 seconds. Getting ready. Getting them arms all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So we're keeping them arms nice and straight at the top. As we're dropping them down, pointing them elbows up to the ceiling. Great work, guys. Keeping that core nice and tight, locking out that lower body. Driving all the way back to the top. Nice big drive. We're nearly halfway. And remember, if we do start to struggle now, we can drop onto our knees, just so the stretch in that band, the resistance in that band, isn't as much as when we stood up. Nice big drive, guys. Great work. 10 seconds to go. Last few reps. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Resting there, guys. Well done. Coming into our very last set now, guys. We're nearly there. This is our last big push now. Big finale. 1 more set to go of each of our 2 exercises. 10 seconds. Let's finish strong here, guys. Let's finish well. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go, guys. So grabbing that band. Make sure we've got a good, nice tight grip. Pulling all the way up towards our chest. Pinning them elbows in. So we're not swinging. Keeping that core nice and tight. Big finish here now, guys. We're nearly there. We're nearly halfway now. 20 seconds in. 20 still to go. Keep this going now, guys. Great job. Really good job. Getting deep breaths in. Last 10 seconds. Getting these last few reps now. Let's get them guns ready for that summer. 3, 2, 1. Resting there, guys. We're coming into our very last minute now. Our workout's coming towards an end. I hope you're all as sad as I am. Coming into our last minute now. 10 seconds. Go with our overhead extensions. Let's go, guys. Big finish. 5 seconds. Getting set. 3, 2, 1. Off we go, guys. Big finish here now. Finishing well on our last exercise before having our stretch off. Great work, guys. Keep them elbows pointing up to the ceiling when we're dropping that band down behind our head. And then big pull all the way back to the top. Coming into our last 20 seconds now. Let's go, guys. 20 seconds to go. Remember, if we do need to drop onto our knees, we can do. Burning. Last few seconds now. 10 seconds to go. Squeeze these last few out now. 3, 2, 1. And we are done there, guys. Well done, everybody. You've all absolutely smashed that. Well done, guys. Great work. I'll let you have a quick breather now. Have a couple of seconds, and then we'll have a quick stretch off. just so we're hopefully not as sore tomorrow. Start with our stretches, okay? So we're going to start off nice and easy. We're going to put one foot out in front of the other, push our bum back so that front leg's staying nice and straight, and we're leaning over that front leg. I'm just going to hold that there for a few seconds. Nice work, guys. Get that nice stretch going down the back of this leg. And changing over legs. Onto our other one. Pushing that bum back, leaning over that front leg. Nice, guys. Spot on. Excellent work. Okay, so from there now, we're going to drop down onto one knee, other leg out in front, and we're going to push our hips forwards. So hopefully we'll get a nice stretch going down this back hip after our hip flexor work before. Nice, just driving that arm forwards. From there now, bring that arm up. We're going to lean to the opposite side and push our hips out the other way. So there, now my right knee's down, so I've got my right arm up, and I'm pushing my hips to the right hand side, but leaning to the left. Nice stretch going through our right hand side now. And then we're going to change over sides now. So left knee down. From there, we're going to bring that left arm up, and just lean into our right hand side, pushing our hips out to the left. Holding it there for a few more seconds. Great work. Nice stretch all down our left hand side. Great work there, guys. Okay, so we're going to go with our last one now. So we're going to get back onto our feet, and arm down behind our back, using our other arm to push it down using our elbow. We're going to hold that there for a few seconds. Keep it there. And then for the last time, we're going to change sides, go into our other arm now. Using our other arm to push it down our back. And from there, guys, give yourselves a massive round of applause. You've all absolutely smashed that session, guys. Well done. Great work, guys.